Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Last of Us episode 1 and 2. I'm back to my TV reviews, so let's get straight into it. So the first episode is titled When You're Lost in Darkness. It's directed by Craig Mazin, written by Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann, and released on the 16th of January 2023. So the plot is, in 2003, a fungal virus sparks a global pandemic and turns its victims into bloodthirsty attackers. Joel flees with his daughter Sarah as the virus starts to spread, but she is killed by a soldier who attacks them, while Joel is saved by his brother Tommy. 20 years later, the virus has ravaged the world. Joel lives in Boston quarantine zone managed by the Federal Disaster Response Agency, FEDRA, as a smuggler with his partner Tess. When Tommy fails to contact them from his location in Wyoming, they try to buy a car battery from the local dealer, but it is instead sold to the Fireflies, a rebel group that opposes FEDRA, attempted to retrieve it. They find the deal has gone awry, and Marlene, the Fireflies' wounded leader, begs Joel and Tess to take young Ellie to the Massachusetts State House in exchange for supplies. They are caught by a soldier while sneaking out, and Ellie stabs him when they test them for infections. When the soldier tries to shoot her, Joel beats him to death. Tess realizes Ellie is infected, but Ellie promises them that she will not turn. They enter a biological contamination area to flee the pursuing FEDRA soldiers. It's rating New Zealand, it's rated an M. In the US, it's rated TVMA. Genre, it's a post-apocalyptic and drama. Cast: Pedro Pascal as Joel, Bella Ramsey as Ellie, Gabriel Luna as Tommy, and Anna Torv as Tess. Thoughts on the good. I loved the first episode of The Last of Us. I was so happy with how this episode went. It was just perfect, and one of the best things on TV. This was just a blast. The long time really was no bother for me, and I just loved it. I think Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey were perfect picks for these roles, and yeah, that's it. Band disappointing, okay for me. There was really nothing wrong with the first episode. It was just perfect for me, and yeah, that's really about it. Final thoughts. I think The Last of Us episode 1 was just perfect. I had an absolute blast with the first episode, and I cannot wait for episode 2. And yeah, check this show out. If it doesn't really matter if you've played the games or not. You will still have a blast, because I've never played the games, and I just love the show. Now to episode 2, titled Infected, directed by Neil Druckmann, written by Craig Mazin, and released on the 22nd of January 2023. So plot. 2 days before the outbreak in Jakarta, a microecologist learns of an oncoming pandemic and advises the government to bomb the city to prevent it from spreading. In the present, Ellie explains to Joel and Tess that she is being transported west in hopes of being used to find a cure. Discovering the path to the State House is swarmed with infected. They cut through a museum where they are attacked by blind infected knowns as clickers. Ellie is bitten. They arrive at the state. They arrive at the State House, but find that the Fireflies are dead. Tess reveals that she was bitten, while Ellie's bite begins to heal, proving her immunity. Joel shoots an infected, which alerts to Swan their location. Tess convinces him to escape with Ellie, while she stays behind, blowing up the building and killing herself along with the Horde. The rating: New Zealand, it's an M. US, it's a TVMA. Genre, it's a post-apocalyptic and a drama. The cast: you have Pedro Pascal as Joel, Bella Ramsey as Ellie, and Anna Torv as Tess. Thoughts. I think this episode was awesome. I just loved this episode. The whole cast did an amazing job in this episode, and yeah, everything that happened in the show was in this episode was just amazing because it works so well for me. And yeah, I cannot wait to watch episode 3, even though I've already seen it. because this show is by far my favorite show of the year. Even though I've seen like 2 episodes and like 5 shows, been disappointing for me. Again, nothing wrong with this episode for me. It just works so well for me. Final thoughts. I think this episode was an awesome episode, and I had so much fun with this episode. I highly recommend you check this show out because it is amazing, and I cannot wait to see more from the show. But that is it. That is my thoughts of The Last of Us episode 1 and 2. My review for episode 3 will be out tomorrow. So yeah, I just need to keep on track, and then I'm gonna be starting to do How I Met Your Father episode reviews, and then I'm gonna be doing. I'm thinking about doing Poker Face and is it Shrinking? I think it's called Shrinking. Yeah, Shrinking with Harrison Ford and Jason Segel. So yeah, stay tuned to that. I just wanted to keep on doing TV reviews because I feel like I've been putting that down while I do heaps of movie stuff. And then also with the boxing stuff, with the YouTube boxing stuff, there will be, well, influencer boxing, there'll be videos, quite a lot of them coming out tomorrow. But thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, take care, peace.